I don't know who started first auto-tune.
Right.
So I'll say T-Pain.
You know, they give it to Cher. The credit goes to Cher for auto-tune.
What song?
I don't know if it's "Do You Believe in Love After Love." It was before it was called the T-Pain effect. It was known as the Cher effect. So I can't remember if it was that exact song, but Cher was the first one that they credited with it.
Okay.
And then it was T-Pain was the first to actually use it in hip hop, I think.
And then look, I mean, some people after in hip hop have been using it since.
Right.
Right. And I'm gonna say not only with T-Pain's, I want to say his success, but yeah, some of the people were kind of coming with the whole auto-tune dance as well. So they just kind of copied, and some of them went well, like Future.
Yeah.
Future, right? He copied and succeeded, and then I guess he found his lane. I feel like you can copy and succeed, and then it's only so long that we would like you or society would like you until you have something else to throw at us.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like first and who did it the best. And if you did do it the best, everybody will still bring it back to where you took it from.
where it came from, right? It's like
Mariah Carey would never forget where she got the original Fantasy, from.
Right.
Right? That they will always remind her.
Yeah.
I think like the newer generations that kind of come up that don't know like that far pertain to the past,
yeah
she can kind of get by. But the ones that know, if you know, you know.
You know.
And you're not going to get that cred. For me, I think originality does play a major factor. But I look at it where eventually when it comes to copy and succeed, you will find your lane.
Yeah.
So eventually you'll find a lane and stuff to say like, all right, I've copied you for like so long. And let's say I've been copying you for the past 2 years.
Right.
From the things you do, and then you just went ghost on the world. Am I now fucked? Because I don't see you around to copy what you do and stuff now. When does my originality kind of kick in now? Because I've gotten far by just copying you.
Yeah, but you see, okay, it depends now, right? Like, how far did you get from copying me? Because this is a common business thing, right? You have businesses who are solely in the business of buying other people's intellectual property and flipping it, right? So they're never looking to innovate anything. They'll just look for the next you that they can copy from, or either just buy it, copy from, or buy it all outright, and then say, okay, I'm gonna flip it. You'll have some guys will say, okay, I like the lane where you were coming from. Like let's say you make motorcycles, right? And you came up with you have this idea and concept for a particular style engine, right? And I say to myself, I'm a motorcycle fabricator too, right? And I look at that and I say, yo, your engine is the future, right? And I quickly look at it, analyze it, and try to come up with something of my similar design, right? And then let's say it's a race to that, to get to the finish line. And then you decided, you know what, you're gonna shelve that technology because another idea came to your head, right? So you shelve that technology, you put it on the burner. You're working on something else. I continue to work on it. I get it to work now, right? But I'm capable of original ideas too. I was always in the motorcycle business. I'm a fabricator. I do all these things too.
Right.
The money now, what I say, shit, I've made off of this idea that I've copied from you, I can now invest that in R&D, research and development, for the things that I may not have. I've never had the resources or the time to see these ideas through. But now that
part is original to you.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now that it's in, I can now work on it. You'll have companies like that where it's, similar ideas lead to ideas that they may wanted to have see through, but could never had the resources to. So here's an idea that started something that I can build upon to see these other things too. But then, just like I was saying, like you have companies who just never want to be original.